If you want to manifest a specific person, tell yourself that they have a life-size poster of you on their wall that they pray and bow down to every single night. If you want to manifest a physical appearance change, say that all the modeling agencies have a nude picture of you in their office that they use as a point of reference. The more crazy you make your affirmations, the more it's going to invoke an emotion. And when you invoke an emotion, that emotion gets you into the state that correlates with that emotion. Now, why is that important? Because whenever you are witnessing the 3D and it's not what you want, when you remind yourself of your end, that's what it must be. But a lot of times you feel almost like you're walking in the dark because you can't base everything off of feeling. And a lot of times we don't feel what we decide. We don't feel like everything is unfolding to what we want. We feel like we want to manifest the girl, the hot girl at the gym with the tight yoga pants, but she's over there talking to the guys with the bigger biceps. And here's my manifestation coach telling me that she's obsessed with me, and to keep saying that, and to decide and say my end, and yet she seems to be flirting with every other guy but me. But you see, when you say crazy things like, she can't even sleep at night because she's having, nightmares of my schlong. We are married, women. Men want to do marriage too, but for some reason, whenever I think of marriage, I think of women. Like, women, you want him to commit to you. Say that he got 10 engagement rings for each finger and each toe. Say that all your girlfriends are kind of mad at you because they're jealous that they cannot manifest a 10 like your husband. Insert your SP's name. Okay? When you go crazy, you will completely do a 360 of what you're usually accustomed to doing, which is, oh, he didn't text me, I'm ugly. Oh, he liked that girl's picture, I'm fat. Or guys, oh, she, is not talking to me, she hates short guys. Right? I now have to gain 10 more pounds of muscle because she doesn't talk to me at the gym. You're exaggerating, okay? You can do whatever you want to do to improve your chances, but ultimately, whether it's looks maxing, whether it's this or that, building your status, you're not going to get shit until you become that person. And you become that person by getting into the state. And these self-pedestalizations get you in the state. Because again, they get the ball rolling. When you feel something, you get inspired. And when you get inspired, you take action. That's where the term inspired action comes from. And how do you know if you're just one step away from making the decision, doing the action, talking to that person that leads you down the path to getting that specific person, to getting that business deal, that career change, or getting that, moisturizer that ends up changing your skin into the clearness that you want, right? You ultimately have to be that person, okay? And all my clients have told me that out of all the things that they've experienced on my channel, the self-pedestalizations are the ones that really got the ball rolling. I just got off a call with a client tonight where she told me that she dealt with a lot of manifestation coaches, right? I won't name names, but, she got results and stuff like that. And honestly, God, she told me that she only got results when she saw my videos. But it is bullshit, because when she told me that she did work with other coaches and listened to other material, she did say that she noticed results, but that, they didn't last. But you see, they didn't last because, look, she saw them as they were, because she even stated that she felt like those things that happened with her SP after she went with those coaches were going to happen either ways, right? Instead of just crediting it to the story unfolding, right? What I'm getting at is she was only able to see that things were working in her favor when she worked with me. Why? Because she was able to get into the state. Because when you are saying crazy stuff, like for her, she did an affirmation that said that she orgasms 10 times a day because her SP is banging her all the time because he is madly in love with her, right? And she was giggling the whole time when she told me that affirmation. When you say stuff like that, you say things that your subconscious never even got tempted to think of, let alone say to themselves as a mantra. Okay? And by the way, guys, if you want to know how to use these affirmations, just like the way that I'm talking into this remote microphone, it's the same way that you do your affirmations. Now, if you're in the car, you could do it as loud as you want. You fucking scream it while the guy at the red light is looking at you like you're crazy. But if you're in public, look, I don't want that to be an excuse for you to say, I gotta wait until I do my sats. Fuck all that shit. I want you to be able to take this out of your back pocket like your secret weapon. So if you are in front of people, at the very least, I want you to mouth it just like this. Okay? Don't say it out loud, but just kind of like the same way that you were reading a chapter book in high school, and because you keep getting distracted, you have to kind of mouth it. That's what I would do. If you try to say it in your brain, yeah, it works, but it's kind of like trying to download a fucking, Avengers Infinity War on data when you only have 5 gigabytes in a Metro PCS cellular device, okay? But when you do it like mouthing it, it hits your brain faster. So I would do that. And I mean, look, if you're in front of somebody and for some reason someone's looking at you, well, we know why they're looking at you, because you're sexy as fuck, because these self-pedestalizations work so bad, right? Another thing, I have a top 20 affirmation list. Okay, everybody has been blowing up my email, okay, to the point where I might have to fucking get me a damn Hotmail. I didn't even know that those, I mean, shit, I thought they got rid of that. But either ways, I love to help you guys so much for free. I will let you see my top 20 affirmation list, but I can't put it on YouTube because, shit, I don't want to be a part of the damn Me 3 movement, okay? So just leave a comment below and I'll send it to you, okay? But, guys, I'm telling you, whether it's an affirmation about how beautiful you want to be, an affirmation about money, an affirmation about SP, for God's sakes, you can get to the state right now by saying the most craziest thing possible, because I guarantee you that nobody here watching this video says things like the way that my affirmations say. When you start talking this way, it invokes an emotion, and when that becomes your constant state, you will have no other choice but to have that reflected back to you in your physical realm, because everything you see, whether it's the tree that you have parked in front of your car, or whether it's the relationship status where everything is just going to shit, everything is a reflection of who you've been in the past. But if you give yourself anything beautiful, anything godlike in your internal, which is what these self-pedestalizations do, you will see that unfold in your physical realm. And it's just a matter of time. Now, if you want to work with me and you have any questions about affirmations, or if you want specific help for manifesting, guys, my information is down below. I would love to work with you.